All right, guys. So welcome to the last stream for the month of June. It is basically also the last trading day for this month. It has been an awesome month so far. It has been a great month. Massive profit. Massive profit. We have done significant. We have done some awesome growth this month. It's been a beautiful month. So, guys, let's just quickly get to the order of the day. All right, so today is the last trading day, like I said earlier. All right, so basically here we are on go. Let's get our chart ready. Let's look at our various pairs. It's been awesome. It's been awesome. It's been an awesome day. So we have US oil, and let's add up our GU. Let's add up GU. Today everyone is just doing massively. Okay, so right. Okay, so pound USD is currently pushing higher. You see this structure has been broken. It broke the first one, broke the second one right here. The immediate structure high has been taken out. So this was actually a setup I saw earlier, but of course, I did not bother to take this. But of course, I did send out this to the Telegram group. This was free. US30 buy. I sent out the signal when price was at this point that we should buy US30, and of course, it's doing amazing. It has hit 342, 34300 SAC level. So of course, it has done an amazing. I think I scampered at 150 pips. So we took the trade at this point. So you see that's done 153. So personally I took 150 pips. That is amazing there. So congratulations to the guys that joined on that trade. I also sent out this as well in the group. I asked you guys to join US oil buy, and you can see it's doing very well at the moment. This was yesterday's trade, which we took yes, we took a buy here. I think yes, yesterday we had a buy opportunity which we it took about 70 pips. That was at this point right here. So we the moment we exited this trade, that was when the trade started going against us, which of course by then we were already out. It was a massive one. This was the only trade we took yesterday. So you can go back to our video for yesterday, live stream for yesterday, and see how amazing that was. It was an awesome one. We took, I think, 75 pips from that trade. It was an awesome one. Every time I come on live, it has always been an exciting time because it's a time where I'm opportune to share my strategy with you guys for free, and it's also a time where I get to interact with people I haven't actually met before, but because of this platform we are able to connect. So it's always a wonderful time. So I do not take it for granted. So I and my team will always work hand in hand, very hard to make sure we always give you guys a nice time anytime you connect with me here in the live stream. So congratulations for to those that also took this US oil buy. So it's an awesome one. Today we are ending the month in grand style, in grand style. So let's see if we can actually share some nuggets here while this live stream is still on, because of course the setups are just flying. We had already called it out. So now, okay, I think we might have a cool boy here now. All right, so sorry, gold. I think I'm too excited because I've made so much money today. So gold, of course, I took this sell. I had about 56 pip on this sell right here. My entry was right at this point. So if I measured, you would see right at that point. That was my entry. So you see that was it. So I took out that sell and I missed this one. So this was another setup I could have joined, and apparently we missed this one as well, but we'll still be eyeing this. So let's go to the higher time frame, checking it out on the 30 minutes time frame. Look at how nice that setup is. We still have opportunity for price to push to 1990. It's a new hour candle. Let's jump to the 1 hour time and see how it closes. So let's so we still have buy opportunity on go. There's still buy opportunity on go, but unfortunately, I didn't meet it when it retested this high. I didn't meet it when it retested this high. That would have been a nice opportunity for me to have buy. So nonetheless, if you want to join, you can still join for the buys. We are heading to 19. That is actually where I'm looking forward to see this pay test. All right. So, but it would have been a very good one if we're able to cash in within this zone. Look at how neatly it came to retest. But of course, we can't keep crying over spilled milk. It is gone, unless we have an opportunity, which I doubt. All right. So, this is an opportunity you can cash in. You can just go in with a minimal risk and aim for 1919. US30 is still pushing, is closing the week strong. US oil, of course, is doing its thing. It's performing amazing. It's performing amazingly well. So, guys, yeah. So now, for those of us who took the US oil buy, look at my exit point. So you can see my alert right there. So in less than no time, I will be exiting. It has taken out this previous high, right? So we are looking forward to 70.84 to exit at that point. But of course, there's a probability that considering this volume, we might see price push all the way to this ultimate exit, which is 71.51. So that's my ultimate exit. So I'm still evaluating the volume. So looking at an incoming volume, if there is a signs for me to still hold on to this, sure, we will do that. Of course, at this point I will just be closing partials, of course. Then we'll see how we can progress from there. All right, it's been an awesome one today. So let's see gold. All right, so let's be patient a bit on gold and see if it's going to come back down. If it comes back down to this zone, voila, we're just going to see how we can take advantage of that trade. So I'm going to stay on the 5 minutes time frame so that I see things a bit clearer. All right. So this is how it looks on the 5 minutes time frame. Not too. So you see, this was a better position where we could have jumped in for the buy because price did push higher to 1913. Then we did see price drop correcting back into this zone. It left us with a pin bar. This is a bullish hammer, and that was where we could have joined our buy with confirmation. Of course, we could have kept our risks very low, which would have been maybe lesser, including spread. So this should have been our maximum SL, right? So 37 pips, while we could have been going for at least, look at that, about 60 pips at this point there. If we are heading to 1990, that 1919, that should be about 91 pip. All right, that could have been the trade, but in as much as that could have been the trade, we did not catch up with that trade. So of course, we are just going to be patiently watching out to see how things unfold, and we will take advantage of the situation accordingly. Okay, so let's stay on gold to see what's happening there, what is gonna happening, right? All right, so we are still watching out to see what gold is gonna do. So GU has already left us. All right, so here we go on US oil. So it's still kind of pushing. US30 is no way stopping. So that means it's trying to head to 34,400. Let's take a look at the 1 hour time frame to see what's actually going on right there. So you see, this was the setup that led to the buy call. So we saw this nice setup. I won't go deep into explaining this setup. Let it be a reserve for the students. All right. So basically, this was the setup. It was a nice one, and the most important thing is that I shared the setup and you did enjoy from it free. Right. So here we are on the forward time frame. So you can see there's still a range here to fill on this candle. There's a lot of volume on this candle right there. So we are looking forward to see price push at least to this point, which is 34,468. 34,468. That is where we are expecting price to push to. All right. It might do that today, it might not. All right. So, of course, at the end of the day, the bulls have the day, and the bulls are actually uh, in control at the moment, and we have been able to capture lots of people from it. So one thing I want to point out is that whenever you join this live stream, don't come just with the mindset of Wex is gonna highlight a point to buy or a point to sell or give us some signal. Come with the mindset that you want to learn, so that on your own you can also try to replicate what I do here. You understand? Then someday you will also get to teach somebody else, or get to also share with the community. You understand? So that is what I want to encourage us, the mindset I want to encourage us to come with, so that it helps you to learn, and you will also someday be giving out to the community. So goal is still doing its thing, and we are still within the first 15 minutes of this new hour candle. We are still within the first 15 minutes of this new hour candle. I don't want to be aggressive. If I want to be aggressive, I would have just joined the buy right now, and looking forward for my SL to be somewhere around here. That is 53 pips. That would be massive. That would be massive. So there are certain level, certain amount of pips I wouldn't go for in terms of SL, and also depending on the instrument. For gold, I average between 20 and 35, maximum 40, unless of course the setup is very very juicy and it has opportunity of giving me at least 1:3 risks to reward. Then it's worth risking maybe 50 pips, right? So that's my system. So maybe your system gives you the room to maybe risk all the way to about 70 pips. Yeah, that's fine. If it gives you that luxury of staying above the water, that's great. So for those of us that have seen my uh, trades for the past 3 days, you'll see that my stops are very tight. My stops are very tight with great risk reward. All right, I enjoy them that way because it's the best. I can lose three trades and it won't still meet up with one win. All right. But of course, even though that is not the case, you understand, we are talking about the worst case scenario, you understand. So that is why I have always keep my SL tight, and it is not just something I do out of number sake. What do I mean? We don't just say, okay, I buy here and I use 20 pip stop loss. No, it is something we have back tested, looking at structures, and like, okay, if it has this kind of structure, this is how it's going to be. This is the probability of this is the probable outcome we will see or we will have. You understand? And based on that, it would determine where I should put my stop loss. And of course, it's been amazing, guys. So so far so good. Everybody's looking to the northward direction. We are all pushing. So it kind of looks like goal is just doing its thing, and that is it. Today's the last day. Just relax. We already made so much returns to go chilling for the weekend and thanking God for what a beautiful month it has been. So it is what it is. Now, uh, let me say this as well. You might have noticed that there are a lot of setups during the London session, but of course, during the London session, we do not have our live streams, you understand? And if you want to take a part of that, you want to be enjoying the learner session, move the learner session, trade ideas, of course you would want to consider signing up for the training, where I don't just provide you with setups. I want you to learn how to generate the setups yourself, you understand, because there might be a day I'm not available, maybe I'm busy doing some other thing. How are you going to scope that day? Does it mean that the money on the table that day you're not going to be able to pick it up? You should be able to pick it up on your own. So that is why I emphasize on transferring the knowledge for you to know. So that those are the things we do, guys. So that is just an additional for you to take more advantage of the market, of course, using our simple supply and demand strategy, coupled with some of the other strategies which you know or hear out there. So we are still keeping our eye on gold. Let's see. This is US oil. We are still hanging on tight. US30 has been amazing. Has been amazing. Has been amazing. Let me know in the comment section, how has your week and month been? Are you closing the month profitable? Are you closing the month at break even? Or you are closing the month with a small loss? Or are you actually closing the month with an empty account? Let us know in the comment section. This information will help me know where to guide you and help you, so that this coming month, the month of July, would be one of your best trading months so far. Gold is not giving up, it's still pushing, it's not giving up. So guys, I think if you did not get in aggressive, there might be a slim chance of you joining this again. So because right now you can see this is the 15 minutes time frame. The first 15 minutes close bullish. We had a rejection. Let's zoom in. Let's do a little bit of candlestick mathematics. So you had a break above this structure. Price retested the zone, closed above the zone, new candle open, could not break the low, broke the high, ended up closing bullish. Now there is a new candle currently in play that has taken out previous candle's high, but it's inconclusive because it has not ended. We are just 2 minutes into the candle. We have about 30 minutes more to go for this candle to close. So unless the same way it has taken out the high, we see it take out the low, then this candle becomes indecisive. So far, it has only taken out the high. Even though it closes bearish, the bias will still be poised to the bullish direction unless it takes out the previous candle's low. Then we will be left in dilemma because at that point it becomes an indecisive candle. But if it breaks the low of this candle and end up closing bullish, then it confirms the buys. So then the buyer still remains bullish. So, but from the look of things, from this setup, this is a known setup, right? We are looking forward to a buy continuation. All right. So if you do not get what I explained, you can rewind afterwards to pay attention to the explanation I gave around this setup, so that when you see its effect, you approach it with a point of understanding to why it did that way, or to why the market moved in that direction. You understand? That is going to help you. That is going to improve your trading, because next time when you see such a setup, you understand the dynamics, the rudiments behind that setup. And that is the most important part of this live stream. All right, so Divine is closing the month at break even. That's good. So we just have to buckle up and come strong next month. So you have 10 minutes for the new 30 minutes candle to come to open, for this current one to close, and we have a new 30 minutes candle popping open. All right. So you can see gold is still pushing bullish. All right. So US oil is reacting. So you can see the zone with which is causing that reaction. So it is reacting to this area right here. That is a supply right there. You could see afterwards we saw a strong drop. All right. So it has reacted to that zone previously at this point right here. Okay. So it then came to create this minor zone, which of course is a retest of this previous structure that was broken. All right. So there is still a probability that we should continue bullish. Now let's take a look at the forward time frame. Look at the forward time frame. Look at the setup. Remember this setup we have been trading last week into this week. Look at that setup. Now price has rejected at this point, at that zone. Okay. Now we saw a break in structure. Look at this strong bullish candle and how price has accumulated for some time before we are now seeing this push in price. Of course, on the forward time frame, you can see that there's a strong and a clean range to the left hand side where price could easily push into this zone right there. All right. So looking at the forward time frame and looking at this clean range to the left hand side, there's a probability that we are still going to be going bullish. Of course, this is a rosy ground for the swing traders, of course, because they would be able to cash in lots of pip right there. So even if you are joining right now as a swing trader, you're going to just be looking at to raise about 112 pip, going for about 210 pips. So that is a whooping 1 is to 2, almost 1 is to 2, of course. So which is not bad at all. So that is basically the perspective on the 4-hour time frame. All right. Now let's take a look at the fundamentals. So we have consumer sentiment coming in, the Mexican consumer sentiment coming in the next 35 minutes. All right. So we also have the Chicago PMI coming in the next 20 minutes. So let's see how these fundamentals can affect the market. Is it going to further strengthen further weaken the USD, or it's going to give the USD some amount of strength for it to counter the moves created here on gold or the moves created by pound USD. So in a short while, in the next 20 minutes, 35 minutes, we will see what effect these fundamentals will have on the market. For the meantime, we still stay with our setup. Technically, like I said, technically we are here. We have done an accumulation. I did break down the mathematics behind this setup and why I'm still expecting it to push higher. So help me share the stream, share it with your friends, share it with your friends, share it with a fellow trader. Is there anyone you know who is interested in trading, who is still looking forward to how to start? Let him or her come on board, of course. This is the right place. This is the best place to get started. All right. The more newbies we have, I'm going to develop a plan for them where they can easily get to understand what is happening in the market, what is going on, how to easily take advantage of the markets, so that whenever they join us in the live stream, when we are doing the technical and the fundamental aspects of it, they wouldn't be lost. So you owe them that. Let them get on board. Do not uh, hold this information. Thank you. All right, so US oil is currently doing a bit of correction. So that is a reaction to that zone as I identified earlier. We are on the 30 minutes time frame. We are just 3 minutes away from the new 30 minutes candle popping open. So what are we expecting? Let me know in the comment section. What is your expectation? Are you looking forward for a bullish continuation on the US oil, or you are thinking that price will continue bearish? What are the pairs that you are actually currently looking at? Is it part of the pairs we are doing here live, or you have a different pair in mind? Let me know in the comment section. Who knows, we can take a look at it and help you have a clearer perspective on that pair that you are currently watching. So next month I'll be looking forward to doing the prop firm challenge. So I think we are going to be doing a prop firm challenge, the 50K challenge. We're going to be trading it live here, doing the live stream. So we're going to be doing the analysis and trading together live here. So I will indulge you to grab your prop firm account and join me in that quest. So we should be doing that. Is going to be live on the, let's see, July. So on the 17th of July 2023, so we will be doing the live the prop live challenge. So basically I'm gonna get a 50K account and we'll be trading together live. So grab your prop firm account, get ready. We will be trading live together. So we can all pass together. If we are going to lose the account, we are losing it together, guys. All right, just kidding. All right, so that exercise is going to help you understand how to trade a prop firm account. I have series of people sliding in my DM to like, oh, how do I pass my prop account? So that is why I'm having that session for us to trade alongside and see how we can pass our phase one, phase two, and get to the funded stage. Then you can start enjoying your returns from there. So let's see, hopefully that exercise should be able to take us July and August. So we're going to give ourselves time to pass. We're not going to do it in a hurry. You understand? So if you have an aggressive account, of course, you can come in with it, and we are going to be doing it live here, guys. Live here, guys. All right. So there are a lot of stuff in stock. That is why I'm saying do not hide this opportunity. Get guys on board. Let many people as possible, as you know, let them get on board, let them get on board, because we have exciting stuff to share with you guys, and my aim is to see each and every one of us cash out and eat. So that is it. So we have 12 minutes to go for the PMI. Yes, so before the challenge, I will give us the plan for which I'm going to be using for the challenge, so that you can have access to the plan irrespective of your account size. Then you make sure you stick to the plan, of course. All right. So when we are going to be going heavy, depending on the setup, I will tell you, okay, this setup I'm going heavy. So if you decide to go with me heavy, so be it. You understand? Of course, always knowing that the risk is on you. The risk is on you, right? So my job is just to share with you what I'm doing, which I will be putting out the account live there. You see that, okay, this is my own evaluation account. Whatever I'm making on the account. Whatever I'm losing on the account. So we are all putting money on the table, guys, right? So we are all putting the risk on the table, and at the end of the day, we hope to cash out, right? So there's a correction here on gold. Now the previous candle's low has been taken out, right? So now when we see this kind of setup, this is a 15 minutes time frame, it kind of start invalidating the previous setup. So now the previous setup is bull that we have been expecting. Now remember, this is a new 30 minutes candle that just popped open, and in the first 3 minutes it's causing damage already. All right. So now this might be an opportunity for whoever could not cash in this zone to join. Right. So, but we are still watching at it keenly to see how it's going to react in that zone. If it does get to that zone, then we will act accordingly, right? So the zone is still intact and we are still patiently waiting. We have some few minutes to go for the PMR, right? So 10 minutes to go for the PMI. All right, guys, so stay with me. Yes, all right. So US30 is doing a little bit of correction. Look at that. US oil is already doing some damage there. All right, so note this, guys. This is the last trading day for the month. Of course, anything is possible. All right. So I always tell people, like I said yesterday, that I tell the new traders, make sure you do not trade the second to the last day and the last trading day of the month. I remember back then, I have lost series of accounts to the last trading day of the month. I remember there was one of this month, it was the 31st. That month was a very good month for me. And the last day, the 31st, fell on a Thursday. The worst thing that can happen for you or to you as a trader is to have the end of a month fall on a Thursday. The last trading day of the month fall on a Thursday, especially if you are trading gold. Go back to the chart and back test, and you see that it's always mayhem. It's always massacre. Anytime we have the last trading day on a Thursday, that is when you are going to experience what we call Thursday madness. You're going to see a lot of whipsaws, right? So I have fall prey to these setups time and time again in the past, right? So when I'm telling you stay away from these 2 days, we are speaking from a point of experience. You understand? Unless you have gotten to a point to a level where you can now uh, capitalize on those moves instead of those moves capitalizing on your account, right? So from Wednesday, Thursday, and today we have seen the pips, the moves have caught, right? It came from a position where we used to lose in such moves to a position where we learned, made some mistakes, and improved, and now we can cash in with such moves, right? So that is just a piece of information I just want to drop there for you to know so that you understand how this thing works so that you don't just jump onto the chart expecting that you can just come in and grab everything. All right, so gold is still dropping. Let's see. This is where patience is really required because this is the New York boys are in town. They are around, right? So they're not happy that you guys have made a lot of money all through the month. They want to see how they can squeeze it out. before the few hours left for the for the month, right? So on the 1 hour time frame, look at how nice it looks. Now this is something we can also take a look at. Let's identify this structure right there. All right, so that is a nice structure right there. That is a nice structure right there. So let's take a at this one. All right. So now this is somewhat close to a Marabuzo candle. The bullish candle is somewhat close to a Marabuzo candle. And now 50% of the Marabuzo candle mostly acts as a support or as a resistance depending on the direction. So here's the case that this is a bullish candle. So we're looking forward to it acting as a support, right? So in this case we're going to have two confluences. One is the trend line, so we expect it to break and dip towards the 50% of this candle to act as a support, and in as much as that will act as a support, we also have this minus zone which we already identified, so that can also serve as a triple confluence to give us an opportunity to join the buy towards the 1919 price level. Remember, the confirmation will come on the 5 minutes time frame. We are not just going to be uh carelessly joining the buys. You want to see some confirmations. So we have 3 minutes to go for the PMI. All right, so gold is actually doing that correction. US oil is also doing it. So you can see what US oil is doing. Look at that. Oh, gold has done. So basically, gold did the correction into the zone. Look at how it just uh, sat on the trend line and it pushed back. That was amazing because it did about, I think it did about 20 pips from there. Look at that, 30 pips, which it did. It got close to this point. So it did about 35 pips. That was amazing, but it's still pushing, dropping. So let's see. we're always interested to see how the candle closes, then we will decide afterwards. So the best thing is to always keep it simple. Keep it simple all the time. So US oil is back. All right, the new 30 minutes is open and we have the release. So let's see its effect. All right. So I believe we are going to see price dip and push higher. So basically, we are actually still looking forward for the buys. All right, so let's keep cool and watch it out. All right, so let's see. All right. Okay, so GU has now retested this broken structure. So if we follow price action, there's a possibility that we should see some correction at that area. So what am I expecting for my GU traders? This is basically the zone I'm expecting price to react to and probably start going southwest. Now, like I said, from next month, which is actually next week, we're going to be focusing on two pairs, which is gold and US30, right? So we're just going to do a bit of US oil, a bit of pound USD. More focus is going to be on gold and US30. So our secondary pairs are just going to be US oil and pound dollar. So, and that will mostly always be based on demand, based on demand. So if a command line and people are not requesting for GUs, then we're not going to be spending time on GU. We're just going to be focusing on gold and US30 because we want to cash out more. We want to cash out more. Those guys can vomit, so we want to cash out more. All right, so still positive on the buys here on gold. So gold is basically doing its thing. It has popped to the bullish direction. It has popped to the bullish direction. And this is the 15 minutes time frame. Let's stay on the 5 minutes time frame to see. All right, so here we are. All right, so at this point, if you did not join the buy, I want to indulge you as it retraces a bit. If it does, we are going very tight, very tight, very tight. So you're just going to be doing, yeah, so that was it right there. It's about 32 pips SL, 37 pips SL. Yeah, so there we go. So you can see now it's testing back the high, all right, after it has come to walk the lows and it's now pushing up. So let's see if the volume can break the high and push it higher for us. So currently 21 pip, 20 pips. Remember, we are risking about 32 pips. So we have 8 minutes to go for the new 1 hour candle to pop open. And US oil is still here on the play. So we are also eyeing for buys here. So, but personally, I'm not going to be buying US oil. All right. I've done lots of pips already. So just want to reserve. So if you have not already had a trade for the day, then you can jump in for this buy when it closes around this level. So you're just going to use your SL. Just if you join it right now, so your SL is going to be 30 pips, while you can target back the high or target my 70.80, which is 61 pip. All right. So if you are risking 30 pips for 61, that is 1:2. So gold gold is actually retracing seriously. This is a 5 minutes. Let's stay on the 15 minutes to see what's going on. Now I expect this 15 minutes to, if this 15 minutes closes bullish, then the needed volume will, there's a high probability that the volume expected in the bridge direction will be seen. So we have about 6 minutes to go for the new hour candle to pop open, and in 10 minutes we will be rounding up this live stream. So exactly 2:05. All right. So we are still eyeing gold to see it push higher. So let's see. Is it gonna give up on us, or is it going to push higher? So we have 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go, and we will river. Seeing. Oh, 2 minutes to go. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. All right. The volume is coming back. Let's see. A minute to go for the news. Gold is still giving us that bullish vibe. Some few seconds to go. Some few seconds to go. Few seconds to go. All right, so the new hour candle is open and it's giving us that bullish vibe. So let's see. Are we getting to that top? Let's see US30. So we're still on the F15 here on gold. So let's see what is it capable of doing. Is it gonna push? Oh, all right. So it's back towards that high. It's back towards that high. So US oil, like I said, you can join the buy. It's also trying to push. So currently, both trade has a potential of giving us the expectation. So with gold, we're still keeping an eye on gold to see if it's actually going to give us that needed breakthrough. So it's struggling here on the 1 hour time frame. It's struggling because of this structure here. So you can see it's currently back to this structure here. So it requires a significant volume to break through. Trust me, if we have this break, it's gonna come massive. It's gonna push all the way to 1919, right? So at least, if not 1919, we should see 1695. That is almost 19 17, sorry, 1917. All right, so let's see. So there we go, there we go. So already we are sitting in about, is it up to 20? Let's see. So you see that 28 pips already. So let's see, just give us some more push, some more push, some more push, and we should be cashing out. So we have 2 minutes to go for this 5 minutes candle to close. Like I said, we should be wrapping up in the next 5 minutes, and we have 2 minutes to go. All right, goal is still testing that high. So at this point, if you have patience, you can still hold. If you do not, you just have to secure your 28 pips. But of course, for me, I'm gonna hold because I already made some money today. So of course, even if it ends up in a loss, I'm gonna still be in some whooping profit. So I'm holding on to 1917, 1916, 89. So when I see that sharp push to that price level, So first 5 minutes almost over. So we're still in it. First 5 minutes done. That's it on the 5 minutes time frame. Look at that. So can this new 5 minutes give us that needed push, or is gonna do some correction? Let's see. I just want to see this previous 5 minutes candles high taken out, and if it does that, then there is some hope that we should okay. So it has taken out the previous high, and by now I think we should be sitting in 33 pips. So guys, at this point, I am adding this to the profit I've already made for the day. All right, so 34, right? So, and then I'm out. And I'm out. So, good luck to US oil. US oil, there's still potential. Of course, you can hold on to it. Like I said, it's just about time to wrap it up. So, it's better to pick what is on the table and get out of this place. Look at that, goal is still pushing. It's still pushing. Of course, I did already exit because my time is already up. So that is how we end the month, guys. You can see how neat we are ending the month, and it's been amazing. It's been an amazing month, guys. It's been an amazing month. So we are looking forward, so you can see that strong push to 1960.85 as I said. So we are looking forward to seeing uh, more and more profit next month. Remember, next month I'll be doing the prop firm live challenge, so where we get to trade the prop firm account live with you, and you happen to trade alongside with us, and it is what it is. Thank you very much for staying with me today. Congrats to US oil traders. Currently, you're already in some whooping profit right there. Think about 30 pips. So, congrats. You still have some more to go as we are targeting about 60 pips, 61 pip. That is the target, 61 pip. So more to go, more to go, more to go. All right. Thank you very much. See you guys next week, next month. Until then, bye bye. Don't forget, cash out some more, and enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. Enjoy the weekend. All right. Bye.